Thailand is seen as the land of smiles and almost everyone here is friendly. But to not be disrespectful, what do you need to know before coming here? Before I start, this video is going to be covering Thai customs. Now, whilst it may not be law that you have to follow some of these rules, see our Thai laws video for more information on that, then it can be seen as highly offensive or disrespectful if you don't simply follow some rules. Now, we personally did spend 4 months in Thailand, and some of these did take a little getting used to and were quite complicated in the beginning. But if I pronounce anything wrong or perform anything wrong, then I honestly apologise, and I really don't mean any disrespect, but please correct me in the comments below. I don't want to give any wrong information here. So let's dive right in. First off, as with travelling to any country, it is highly recommended that you learn a few simple phrases of the local language, as it really can go a long way. To greet someone in Thailand, all you have to do is say a simple phrase combined with a gesture, which I'll show you just in a moment. Now, the phrase that you'll say depends upon your gender, not the person receiving it. For example, I would say Sawadi Krab since I am male. If you were female, then you say Sawadi Ka. Whilst you are saying this phrase, it is also polite to do something called the Y. Now, this is a very common gesture throughout Thailand. You will see it a lot whilst you're travelling there, and it is quite complicated as there are several different things that you have to do depending upon who you are speaking to, what social class you are from, and all of that. It can also be seen as highly offensive if you do not return someone's Y, especially since they've done it directly to you. Now, to do a Y, this is what you will need to do. You will first off need to place your hands together and put them directly against your chest with your fingers pointing up. Then what you'll have to do is bend your head down and make sure that your index fingers touch the end of your nose and your thumbs touch your chin. And then whilst you are looking down, you simply raise your head up gently and smile at the person who you are speaking to. Now, this is where things get a little more complicated, because it does depend upon whom you are speaking to and also what level of respect you need to give to them. Now, the highest level of respect comes into play when you are speaking to maybe a royal or someone very religious like a monk, or also some pictures or statues of Buddhas as well. Now, to do a Y to these people, if you wish to speak to them, what you have to do is bend your head all the way down and your thumbs have to touch in between your eyebrows here. You have to go all the way down and all the way up. This shows the highest level of respect. Then the next level down is someone who you see as older, wiser, or also more important than you, but obviously not as important as a monk, for example. This would include like teachers or grandparents or elders, people like that. Now, in order to do a Y to them, all you have to do is bend your head down, but make sure that your thumbs touch the end of your nose, not here between your eyebrows. And then to do the standard Y to someone of equal social class to you, for example, a shop owner, just a normal person on the street or such, then all you have to do is make sure that your index fingers touch the end of your nose. So all of what I've just said is about initiating a Y, and if you are speaking to someone of a higher social class than yourself, then you need to initiate the Y, as it's seen as disrespectful if you do not do it first. On the counter side, if you are speaking to someone of a lower social class than yourself, for example, someone like a cleaner or a beggar or someone like that, then you do not need to initiate the Y first, as it can also be seen as disrespectful if you do, since you are kind of putting them down as such. If you are receiving a Y from someone of equal social class than yourself or someone of lower social class, then to respond to it, all you need to do is do a simple Y, but make sure that you do not touch any of your fingers or thumbs to any parts of your nose or eyebrows or anything. You can also use the Y to say goodbye or thank you or apologize if you've done something wrong, but obviously make sure you use the correct Y depending upon who you are speaking to. To say goodbye or thank you or something of that sort, you can also accompany the Y with the phrase Kapun Krab, as I am male, or Kapun Ka if you are female. And that's all you need to know about the Y. And if I have said or pronounced anything wrong or have got anything wrong, I don't mean in disrespect, but please correct me in the comments below. Moving on now to parts of your body. No, not those parts. Now, in Thailand, your feet are seen as the lowest part of your body, and it is extremely disrespectful and rude to, for example, point or pick up something with your feet, or even as simple as showing the sole of your foot as well. You must also remove your shoes if you are going into a religious site such as a temple or even someone's house, unless they say you don't have to. and also sometimes you will have to remove it to go into an ordinary everyday store, whether that be like a massage place or a grocery store. If you see quite a few shoes outside the store, then you can say it's standard for you to take your shoes off, so please do so. And on the flip side, your head is seen as the highest and most valued part of the body, so touching other people's heads is a big no in Thailand. The only time we've actually seen local Thai people touch other people's head is when they're with their own children. Whilst you're wandering around and going about your everyday business in Thailand, it is also seen as highly disrespectful if you raise your voice, start shouting, start being angry, especially in public places, so just keep a calm tone and everything will be okay. Another very important aspect of the Thai people's life is their high respect for the monarchy and especially their king. Now sadly their long reigning king, His Majesty Bhumibol Adulyadej, I'm pretty sure I got that wrong, recently died in October of 2016 and a year of mourning is in place from the moment of his death. At the end of October 2017 there will be a few days where they will have his cremation and burial, and during this time, of course, obviously with the Thai people feeling very sad, quite a lot of shops, railways and public transport and things like that will be closed or highly limited in terms of business hours. So if you are planning on visiting Thailand during this time, just be respectful of the people. They will be mourning the loss of their king, and don't complain that the shops are shut. Speaking of their king, if you are planning on going to somewhere like the cinema, the theatre or a performance, then before this performance actually begins, then there will be a moment on screen where it will ask you to rise for the King's Anthem. At this moment, everyone will rise and the King's Anthem will start to play. Now as travellers you probably won't know what the King's Anthem is, especially since it's in Thai, so all you need to do is stand up, bow your head a little bit, and just be respectful and wait until it's over. This did give us quite a big shock as we didn't actually know about it the first time that we went to the cinema. What other important Thai customs are important for travellers to follow when coming to Thailand? Let us know down in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to see more videos from us in the future, and we'll see you next time.